All right, all right. Make sure everything's working fine. Looks like it. Hello, everybody, if you're in right now. If you aren't, you will be soon. Everything looks good with lighting. Cool, yeah. We're gonna play some drums today. I mean, we're just gonna hang out and play some exercises. I'm just gonna do my normal warm-up stuff and talk about some things and play some things and interact with the chat. If you guys have any questions about anything snare drum related and or exercise related, or you just want to say something fun, feel free to blow it up. We're on Twitch and YouTube at the same time right now, so you can navigate to either of those platforms and find me with the username ZK Watson with a 0 or Zack Watson on YouTube. And then other than that, I have my live link, which is also probably what you're watching it through, live.zackrwatson.com. It'll take you to my stream page where you can watch everything. You can send tips and donate and follow all my social media and see my all stream playlist, all the records of all the streams I've ever done. They'll start appearing there. But this is something that I'd like to start doing somewhat regularly. So, I don't know. That's why we're here. That's what we're doing. Having a good time. Staying hydrated. First rule of snare drum. Probably a good rule. Everything should sound okay. Doesn't look like anything's peaking or going crazy. If there's anything sound related that you feel like you have a problem with, feel free to send a little message in the chat. I'll be able to read it right there on my screen. I'm just gonna start with some nice legatos. I think any snare drummer, when we first warm up, we play 8/8/16. So we'll work with that for a second. I don't really know why I have these headphones on because I can't really hear anything out of them right now. Here we go. Turn the volume up on my metronome. Cool, perfect. It looks like that's coming through as well. Yeah, let's just get some reps of 8s. Reps of 8s. Here we go. Take that same thing a little bit quicker. Might be able to kind of change angles as we go throughout this too, so you can kind of see what it's like from this side. Yeah, that seems like it'll work pretty well. Let's do some faster reps from this angle. Do one more for fun. Sweet deal. I think just so we have a better idea of viewership, I can definitely throw a little viewer count up on the screen. That'll actually show us both, I believe, both Twitch and, yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Perfect. We'll put that right up in the top. Yeah, that's great. We'll leave that there. So looks like we got one Twitch, one YouTube. I've got multi-stream chat up, so no matter what platform you're on, if you say something, you know, I'm gonna see you. And you're also gonna pop up on screen. You should pop up on screen in the bottom left box area. Let's go a little bit quicker, but let's do it by changing our metric hand speed, not by increasing the tempo. We'll keep it at this tempo, but we'll play it in triplets. So now it's 12, 12, 24. And we'll play this at like a nice mezzo piano, like 6 inches. Wonderful, wonderful. That's pretty quick. I need to close this door. Pretty quick, pretty quick. Ooh. Let's see. Next up, we'll get some good, maybe some triplet timing. Triplet timing sounds like a good tool. I'm gonna go ahead and send myself a little message real quick just to make sure. Testing. Does it pop up on screen? Oh, she sure does. Functional. Alright, cool. I guess I should probably clear it now, but that's whatever. It doesn't matter. Testing. That can stay there. Oh, we played some 8s. Let's try some triplet timing. Go a little quicker than this. So something like maybe. Right, so you got all 3 triplet partials, 1, 2, 3. Then you just play the first 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, out of all 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. After that, we'll do, I guess, 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the last one will be the upbeats, the second and the third. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And that'll be the end. So it'll sound something like full triplet, and then first 2. Full triplet, first and third. And then full triplet, and then second and third. And that'll be the whole thing. We'll do that on a loop a couple of times. See what it sounds like at this tempo. Can't hear anything. One more time. Thanks, Connor. Nice. That one's not too bad. Yeah, perfect. Maybe I can actually make this chat a tiny bit smaller. That way it doesn't get in the way of the drums. Perfect. Yeah, thanks, Connor. Keep up the education. We love education. Good old exercises. So that was the 4s of triplet timing, because you get 4 of each of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and the next pattern happens. So now we'll do the 2s. So we'll get 2 beats of check, 2 beats of the 1, 2, 1, 2. Same thing with the 1, 3, 1, 3, and the 2, 3, 2, 3. And then we'll do that in a loop. So let's do just the 2s by itself. It'll sound like this. We're actually going to repeat it So we'll do it twice as long. So that's the whole thing. We'll do it a couple of times. Do you do private lessons? I would love to have a session with you. I do, in fact, do private lessons. If you navigate to my website, zackrwatson.com, which is very similar to the link you probably followed to watch this stream, zackrwatson.com, there's a lesson calendar on there. And you can sign up for Zoom lessons. We'll do it over video. And it'll be a similar format to this, where we're just kind of talking about it, sharing some feedback, and playing through the exercises. So yeah, lessons absolutely available. Do half hour, hour and a half, whatever you want. It's all up there on my website. Here we go. Let's do the twos with the repeat. Nice. So that's the fours, twos. Now we have the ones. One beat of check, da-da-da. One beat of the first two partials, da-da. One beat of check again, da-da-da. The first and the third, da-da. And one beat of check again, da-da-da. And then the second and third, da-da-da. You don't hear that first one anymore. So you've got triplet 1, 2, triplet 1, 3, triplet 2, 3, 4. Whoops, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's hard. And technically it's 3 patterns, 6 bars. Do you end on the left hand? Nope, you end on the right, so. And just like the twos, we will do an extra repeat at the end, so we play the ones 4 times, all at the same length, each of these patterns. And so it'll sound like this. We'll do a 1 time through real quick. I'm doing that incorrectly. I'm playing the first and third instead in the third slot. So once again, sorry, I'll explain it. Triplet 1, 2, right? Triplet 1, 2. We have the next right hand again after that corner triplet. Triplet 1, 2. We go again for the next triplet. Triplet 1, 3. So that means we're on the left hand the next time. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum-dum. And then the last one, triplet, and then we rest 1, 3, 1. Or sorry, 2, 3, 1 to go back on the right hand. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3, 1. And that rest, I'm supposed to be on the right hand. 2, 3, 1. Try it a couple of times. There we go. Perfect. So we'll do that with the Met a couple of times. That's only 2 repeats. We have to do 4 of them if we're playing the ones. Let's try it. Oh gosh, that's tough. There we go. Nice. All of the triplet timing. Wonder if we can go all the way down, 4s, 2s, and 1s. Maybe make it all the way through. Ooh, we made it. Nice. Not too bad. Helps that we went down and actually broke it all down. If I was asked to do that on the fly, probably would have messed it up the first time. Cool. Let's do another exercise. Let's do some grids. I don't like doing timing right now because I just did it. So let's slow it back down. Do some 16th note grid. What we got? Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. All 16th note based. Got accent on the first partial 4 times. And accent on the second partial 4 times. Accent on the third partial. Accent on the fourth. And then you're back to the 1. So we'll do that with the repeat, just so we can hear it 2 times in a row. Nice. Do that one more time. Cool. Not too shabby. Now we'll add some ornaments. Let's see. What are we going to do? We can just start with diddle on the accents. Just go all the way through those same 4s again. We'll go a little bit faster just because we're feeling it. Here we go. Nice. That's fun. For anyone who's just now joined, welcome to the stream. Feel free to chat away in the box. You'll appear on screen in the stream, obviously, as you can see. We're on Twitch right now. We're on YouTube right now, as you can see up in this top left corner by these indicators as to who's watching on what platform. If you're watching on live.zackrwatson.com, you're probably watching on YouTube. I think YouTube is the primary source to that website. But yeah, drum stuff, ask questions. We're just playing exercises. Feel free to suggest stuff. We'll be, just drumming away, playing some things. Let's continue on with 16th note grid. Let's just keep going. Let's see. Just checking out. Always nice to watch some grid action. Hey, Pratt. Nice to see you. Got so many people starting to pop up. Totally cool. So what? We did diddles on the accents last time, so let's do diddles on the downbeat the whole time. And we'll take it through the whole 4-2-1 rather than just playing the 4s, since most people know this kind of pattern. Here we go. Do that one more time. Ooh, kind of weird. pop out. Last two notes. Always gotta check that. Well, let's do something different. Let's flam it. Work on those low grace notes, those nice tiny wrist turns, right? Soft back of the hand feelings. Let's just keep the flam on the downbeat the whole time. Actually, let's do flam on the accent, so we have that patty cha-cha on the turnaround. Here we go, 4, 2, 1. Nice, that one's fun. I like that one. Let's do it again. Flams. Whoops, whoops. Do that again. Yeah, that one's tough. Cha-cha, cha-cha, cha-cha. Even, consistent grace note space, switching muscle groupings, playing the right heights, getting the right dynamics. Chunk's tough. Let's do flam on the downbeat the whole time. Yes, I guess technically the camera is inverted. So I guess, well, yeah, I guess it looks like I'm doing right hand trad. Let's, I think I can flip that real quick. Oops. Transform. Flip horizontal. Whoa! Alright, cool. Looks a little different. Perfect. Well, we will try this. Here we go. Flam on the downbeat the whole time. I like this better. Cool. Well, as long as it looks good. As long as it looks good. We don't mind what steps we have to take. And I know from a snare drummer's traditional grip perspective, probably that actually being on your left side, I don't know. It looks mirrored. It looks like my left hand has the traditional grip. Whatever. That's how it works. You always have to figure out whether to flip your camera or not whenever you take video assignments for drum corps and indoor and all those fun things. Let's see. Let's cheese it. But let's cheese on the accents. Wait, I guess I can't really do a cheese on the patty. Checka checka. So I'll just we'll just put the cheese on the second flam only. Here we go. Nice, not too bad. Let's do that again. tough one. Check it out. Check it out. Man, flams are tough. Let's do an exercise with flams. We can do like a Fulcrum Freddy. This is an old SCV exercise. Just works on low end stick control. Being able to switch from diddles to singles and keep your volume nice and crisp and consistent. And so we got 2 flam accents. Check it, right? Check it, 16th note based. 1 E and up 2 E. And then we play 6 16th notes worth of roll, or 2 groupings of 3. Right, so we got that after the flams. Oh wait, no, it's 4. Digga digga da. Digga digga da, not 6. So here we go. Check it, 1 2 3 4 1. Do that twice. Sounds like that. Right, if we do that again and change the roll to singles, that's the next part. Now we got those back to back. Diddles and then singles. Ooh, that's fast. One more time. Alright, let's do the next one. We got the flame accents again. Check it, and then we got diddles to singles. Diddle, diddle, single, single. It's our grouping of 4. Right, so that's our next pattern. And the last one is we got singles to diddles, where we have 4 singles, and then 2 diddles. And that's our grouping of 8 that we play on the bottom. And so all 4 patterns, flame accents to diddles, flame accents to singles, flame accents to diddle singles, flame accents to single diddles. And we do them all back to back, and it should be pretty long. It sounds like this. Whoops. Do that a couple times, that's tough. Again. Now we've got the next chunk. It's the same thing but longer. Got a text message? Oops, hold on. Gotta check my messages. Alright, yeah, we're fine. So, next thing we got, check it, we got 4 flame accents. Not 2 anymore, 4, we're doubling it. So now after that, we also have the diddles, just like we did before, twice as long. Or just finding that next downbeat, 3 beats away. 2 beats away, sorry. We'll do it again with singles. And in context, those will go back to back. So we'll do diddles, and then we'll do singles. Just like that. Ooh, a little uneven. Next pattern, we have the same thing we did in the beginning. We have diddle, single, but all down low and fast. And that's after the 4 flame accents. And then the last one is single diddle, check it, single, diddle, single, diddle, and that's your next pattern. Yeah, Kundai, you know what's up. Fulcrum Freddy, that's the whole thing. So this is the 4s. We got 4 flame accents, and then roll, 4 flame accents, and then singles, 4 flame accents, then single diddle. I said that wrong. Diddle single. And then single diddle. And that's the 4s. So we'll do that a couple of times. Whoops. Not in time. So let's go back to the top, and we have the 2s. I guess they're 2s, right? Just 2 flame accents. And the 4s, where we have 4 flame accents. So we're taking it all the way through so far. Oh yeah, one more time. Dang it. One more time. Nice, that's hard. Now, lastly, we got the 8s. 8 flame accents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And then put all of those back to back. Diddles, singles, and then diddle, single, diddle, single, single, diddle, single, diddle. All back to back. So it sounds something like this. Kind of tough. Do it one more time. Nice. One moment. Taking a break shortly. Gotta let the cat out of the bedroom. Ooh. Oh, you coming out? You home? Sorry, let you know. What? Yes. Absolutely. I think Coke was just gonna chill in here. I thought he had to go out. For like another half hour. Sounds like the cat's gonna stay in here. Alright. We're back. We'll do that same chunk of Fulcrum Freddy again. We got the 8s, 8 flame accents, diddles, singles, diddle single, single diddle. All back to back. Nice. So that's actually not the end. We have another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we do it backwards. So we do the singles first, then the diddles, and the single diddle, single diddle, diddle, single diddle, single. Flip flop like we did last time. So it sounds something like this. And then you have to do that quick accent. Diggity-da. Into the very last note to make sure it's the same sound as all the rest of the accents. So let's do all of the 8s. We have the diddle single first, and then the single diddle second. Here we go. Ah, now the cat wants to go out. Go on, buddy. Be free. Again. The eights. One more time. Ooh, man, that is tough. Let's go back to the beginning. Taking Fulcrum Freddy all the way through. Long exercise. 2s, 4s, 8s. Groupings of flame accents. Here we go. Oh man, that's super long. Dang, tough. Tough. You know where to sheets of this. Sheets for this. I think I have them somewhere. I'll take a look once the stream is over. I'm almost positive I have a PDF from when I originally learned this. But yeah, I can absolutely post those somewhere, smack them on the site, or just send them your way. Let's do one more rep all the way through, and then we'll move on to something else. Here we go. Whoops. Gotta get a better rep of that. See you, Kieran. Hope you have a good night, man. Thanks for coming. Yeah, this exercise is a really good builder for red zone. Red zone is definitely all about those consistent tap hands. Starting diddles off of those same hands, transitioning smoothly into whatever single phrases you play afterwards. Yep, good feelings on the hands for sure. Good feelings. What I want to play next? We've done some 8s. We've done some triplet timing. We've done some 16th note grid. We've done Fulcrum Freddy. If you have any suggestions as to things that you might want to see, or a question you have about hands things or drums in general, or you just want to talk about something, feel free to throw it in the chat. Let's do triplet rolls. We'll do some like triplet timing triplet rolls. We'll do isolated diddle rolls. So, right, we got yeah, so let's do this one. Good isolated diddle breakdown for right now. We'll just start with 2 beats of check. Well, actually, let's do this in sets of 4. We'll make it a little longer. So we got 4 beats of check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All in triplets. Triplet. Then we're gonna diddle the first partial. We'll put those back to back. So that's your bar check into your first partial diddle. Next, we got the same thing, but the second partial diddle. Now we got the same thing, but the third, as you can guess. And then we got the next set of 3, which is going to be our 5 strokes, or our first and second partial diddle. So we'll do that with the bar check. Now we've got the tap 5, so the second and the third partial diddled. Right, and that's coming out of the bar check as well. Then we have the first and the third partial. So we'll do that coming out of the bar check as well. Now we've got all the right hand diddles, because that's our leading hand during a long triplet roll. All the left hand diddles, because we got to make sure we're pushing those. They're not getting slow and sluggish and open. And then we've got the full triplet roll. And then the tap roll, where we're just isolating that first partial and leaving it open. So those are all your patterns. We'll go through them super slowly. First partial, second partial, third partial. 5 stroke, tap 5, first and third. All right hand, all left hand, full roll, and then tap roll. So we'll do it slow. We'll just do it off me. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 stroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. First and third. All right hand. All left hand. Full roll. Tap roll. Boom, and that's all of it. Let's do that tempo and at a lower height. Nice, that's the whole thing. We can add a next little layer of challenge. Put a downbeat accent on every single downbeat. Right, second partial, third, right hand, left hand. Let's just go and try that real quick. We'll put the accent at like happy 9, tap down at a nice piano. Open, soft hands, not trying to squeeze the downstroke too much. I need to give myself a second rep of that one for sure. Here we go. Oh, I always mess up the right hand diddle. Here we go. Alright, now we'll do the actual version of this where we only do 2 counts of check, 2 counts of pattern instead of 4. It's not supposed to be that long. We're supposed to try to make these transitions pretty fast. So we're going to bump the tempo a little bit, and we're going to shorten every single check and pattern to 2 counts each. Let's go back to all one height. Play it at like 9 inches, something like that. I'm going to try it a couple times. Man, that's pretty tough. Keep super even, keep super consistent. Dang. So, after we play what we just did, there's a tag where we play 2 full bars, right? So 1, 2, and then we play all of the patterns back to back, but with no check in between. So they're only 2 counts each. So you got first, second, third, 5, tap 5, first and third, right hand, left hand, full roll, tap roll, all back to back. So it sounds something like this. This is just the tag by itself. Do that one more time at a bigger height. One more. Beautiful. So now we got to go back to the beginning. We got to play it all the way through, because that's how you know that you can play checks well, that you can play patterns well, and that it all feels nice and good and smooth in the hands. So let's do it. Ooh, one more time. Fun stuff. Isolated diddles. Moving them fast. So definitely pretty fast. Fast diddles. Gotta work hard on them. Right, and hard with the arm, not hard with the hand. We're not trying to squeeze the heck out of them. We're not pressing super hard or flicking for all these. No, it's very soft. All the energy comes from your big boys, and then most of your motivation comes from your wristy boys. But not too much in the fingers. Not too much at all. So the same thing a little bit quicker, just so we can flex. 172. That sounds great. Yeah, that's pretty good. Here we go. I added an extra diddle in there. Don't know if you noticed, but I did. Let's do one more, but let's do it with those accents back in that we were talking about earlier on the downbeat. Definitely kind of a hard feeling at this tempo. Let's try it. We'll do like a sad 9 and piano, mezzo forte and piano. I added the exact same extra diddle on the accented version too. Weird stuff. Let's do it again one more time and then we'll move on. Ooh, I played that wrong. Gotta tell a difference between that first and third partial and that all right hand. Mix those two up. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Not too bad. Let's do something a little more relaxing on the hands. Let's go to some triplet grid, but let's do it with legato strokes. So we're going to keep it on the same hand until the next accent would come in on the triplet. So we'll switch. We'll do normal triplet grid, straight sticking, and the next rep we will do legato triplet grid. Slow the tempo back down. Here we go. Straight triplet grid, just alternating. Now we got the legatos. Bingo. So let's go and swap. Do the exact same thing again, alternating now. Now we got the legatos. Ooh, that pattern is really tough just because it works so much on those really relaxed preps, those really connected hand motions. It can be really easy to kind of stutter, get that weird hand transition, funny gap, make your stuff sound strange. Let's go ahead, do the same thing, a little bit quicker. Triplet grid, alternating. Let's do it with legatos now. Ooh, tough. One more. Dang. It's pretty quick. It's probably one that would be really fun. I mean, like, at no point in that pattern do you play more than 4 notes on each hand, right? On a turnaround, da, 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 into the next accent is your longest phrase of playing the same amount of notes on each hand. Even the ones, you just have 4s. 4, 4, 1, 1. So technically, however fast you can play multi-bounce 2s, 3s, and 4s is how fast you can play this grid. Right, so you could theoretically crank this baby if you're smart about your hand shape and your interpretation of multi-bounce strokes. Oh, that's hard. It's really those 4s. Trying to hold an open 4 like that for so long. Alright, now I'm trying to flex too hard. My wrist is starting to get too tight to make that actually happen. Right? The key is you have to keep the same interp as you normally would on like your really quick multi-bounce. And nice relaxed decay. Let's see how fast we can get. Actually treat it as a true multi-bounce. I don't think that's not gonna sound good for me. Yeah, no, I'm not going to try to make that work. That's really tough. Just connected true multi-bounces all the way through that pattern. Oh, we can do a different one. We can do an invert. And so if we play the accent on the first partial, our other hand is going to play the next taps. Right, so we have... Right? Every time you play an accent, you swap hands onto the next thing. So this is really good for working on quick accent, just the agility in your upstroke, making sure that you're soft-handed, actually pulling up off of that to prep for forte quick enough. Let's go ahead and try that normal triplet grid, but with inverts. It's too fast. We'll give the first example slower. Not good. Man, that one's kind of hard. Just a lot of weird, quick motions and hand changes. Gotta get yourself comfortable with that one for sure. What was the last one that we did? Molar. Molar is the last one, right? And this one is only weird during the fours because you gotta be able to play 6 of the accents on your right hand and 6 of the accents on your left hand to evenly split it from right hand to left hand molar. So it sounds like this all the way through. So just like the fours, if you have 3 bars, right? All of the bars are written in 4/4. So you have 4 quarter notes for 3 bars, 12 quarter notes total. You play the first 6 of them off your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th one is where you swap to the left, and you do the 7th through 12th. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I played that wrong, but you have 6 on the right, 6 on the left. We'll do it again at the same tempo, and then we'll do it again quicker. Here we go. A little stick click in there, a little stick click. Let's go faster. Ooh, that's considerably faster. Tough. Ooh, that's really hard on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, bum bum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, bum bum. Gotta work that out. I wonder if we can do that big. It's almost probably easier big. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's really, really tough. It's not easier big. It just gives you more room to bounce. And so you're less likely to mess yourself up like you would when you're playing low. That's fun low too. Alright, last thing that we're doing. Bread and butter. We'll play the normal pattern. We'll play the accent tap pattern. And then we're going to play the molar pattern in triplets. And we'll talk about what that is in a second. Let's just play regular bread and butter. If you don't know what it is, you'll just follow along. It's just a bar of 8th notes, and then 3 16th notes to put you on the left hand, and the offset 16th note partial, and you play another bar of 8th notes. And you do 4 8th notes, and then 2 8th notes in between those turnarounds. It's the quickest explanation of it possible. Here you go. One more time. Alright, we got the accent tap pattern up next. One more time. Alright, so as of right now, the last thing that I'll be doing on stream for the moment today is a triplet version of this. If you have any questions about anything drum related or anything that you want to see me play before a little while, go ahead and throw it in the chat. This is like your opportunity to do the thing or have some engagement if you want some level of engagement. Here we go. So, the bread and butter pattern with triplets. So we have triplets on one hand, triplet, 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 triplet. That is the same length of pattern as your eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The turnaround is 3/16 notes, not triplets. But it's on the same hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you do the triplets again off the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so this is really good practice at playing consistent triplets on one primary hand, either your right or your left, while it's offset by a 16th note partial every single time. Play it on the downbeat the first time, play it on the the next time, play it on the and the next time, play it on the e the next time. So let's try it. It's kind of funky. Here we go. Gosh, that's so tough. Only 2 versions of the 3. Triplet, 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 triplet. 16th note triplet, 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 triplet. Do that a couple more times. That thing is tough. Oh man. Last one, last one. Man, probably one of the toughest ones to like actually nail down and like put every single note exactly where it's supposed to go in relationship with the met. Just because when you're on the E and the sometimes that tempo reference just doesn't click, doesn't make sense, doesn't pop in any spot or reference with your hands or line up, in any comfortable way whatsoever. So that's a good pattern to practice. Doesn't look like we got any more messages, so that's all I got for today. If you've only been here for a part of the stream, you can always go back and watch the whole thing on my YouTube channel afterwards. Every single stream I do is saved on my stream VODs playlist. And so you can actually find that as well if you go to live.zackrwatson.com and just scroll to the bottom of the page. See a spinning wheel of all of my latest streams. Some of them RuneScape related, some of them be drum related. But you'll be able to watch everything on there. If you enjoy it and you want to, just for fun, I have a little donation thing on my live.zackrwatson.com. You can drop a little tip if you like. If I helped you or provided any knowledge that you may want to take a lesson with. Otherwise, go follow my Twitch. Whoops, other way. Go follow my Twitch. Go follow my YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube or whatever. You know, we'll drum again next time. We'll play some stuff. If you have any ideas, feel free to send me a little private message. Submit some stuff. But otherwise, we'll probably keep this formula. I think it works pretty well for us. So, peace out. Thanks for joining me. Really, really nice to see all of you today. See ya.